Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we discussed about random variables and probability distributions. Also, we discussed about cumulative distribution function and their properties, followed by statistical measures and random variable like expectation. Other name for expectation is mean. By default, mu means mean or expectation of the random variable x. Okay, and I said this average or mean will be equal to arithmetic mean if all are having equal probabilities. If each sample point is having the same probability. After that, we have seen some properties of expectation, and we have defined variance for a discrete as well as continuous case, which is sigma x minus mu whole square into f of x, where f of x is the probability distribution of the continuous random variable. Original definition is expectation of x minus mu whole square, but its formula for the variance. Variance is e of x square minus e of x whole square. And we have seen one more property, variance of x plus k equal to variance of x. Okay, and variance of kx is k square into variance of x. And standard deviation is the positive square root of the variance. Okay. So with these concepts, we'll start doing the problems. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So read the
Yes,
first
sir.
problem. All of you take your notes and copy the problem and be ready with your calculators. The following table is the probability distribution of a discrete random variable x. Find k. Did you copy? Now I think I am able to see the cursor. Shall we discuss?
0.35.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it is given it as a probability distribution, the
Yeah.
property of probability distribution is
The sum
sum of
Sum
all
is what?
probabilities must be equal to
to 1.
1 for all possible values of x. So this implies that 0.2 plus 0.3 plus k plus 0.1 plus 0.05 must be equal to 1. So when you solve this, what will be k value? 0.5, 0.6, 0.65 means
3, 5.
0.35. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now all of you note down the second problem. It is a long problem. First note down and we'll do one by one. I too will dictate. If you want you can write down. A pair of fair dice is thrown once. A pair of fair dice is thrown once. If x is a random variable, which gives the minimum of the two numbers, that appear when the pair of dice is thrown. Questions. Construct a table showing the probability distribution of x. So write down the remaining questions also. I think I will do the solutions on a new page. Second question, construct a table showing the distribution function of x. Construct a table showing the distribution function of x. Third one, determine the probability that x is in between 2 to 5. X is in between 2 to 5, both are inclusive. X is in between 2 to 5, 5 is inclusive. X is in between 2 to 5, 2 is inclusive. Probability that x less than or equal to 4.5. Probability that x greater than 3. Probability that x equal to 2. See, if you can, I try to apply all the concepts to a single problem so that the discrete probability distribution can be completed. And the remaining problems will be similar to this. Once you understand these concepts, whatever the problem is asked, we can do it easily. Last one, calculate the mean, variance and standard deviation of x. Okay. Shall I proceed? So what is the sample space when a pair of fair dice is thrown? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 6. You know 36 possibilities, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the definition of random variable given? X equal to minimum of the two numbers when pair of fair dice is thrown. Okay. So x equal to let x equal to all of you write down in your notes also. Minimum of the two numbers when a pair of dice is thrown. So what are the possible values of x? What are the possible values of x?
1, 2, 3.
So
Three.
minimum value can be 1.
1,
Maximum value can be
6.
6. So what is the event? What is the event for what is the event for x equal to 6? What is the event for x equal to 6? It is only 6 6. Only when 6 6 comes, only when 6 and 6 comes, minimum will be 6, right? So what will be the event for x equal to 5? It can be 5 6. I think 5 5, 5 6, 6 5. So in all these three cases, you will get minimum value is going to be 5. Only x equal to 4. What are the possibilities?
4, 5.
4 5.
4 5
You
4,
please
6.
write down in your notes also. 4 6 and
6
5
4
4.
5 4
6 4 and 5 4. Is it okay? Similarly, what is x equal to 3 takes? 3, 3, 3, 4,
3, 4,
3,
3,
5,
5,
3, 6, 6, 3, 5, 3, 4, 3. Am I right? Next, x equal to 2. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 6. Reverse. 5, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, and 3, 2. Last one. What is the event that x equal to 1 takes? All the remaining 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 6, 1, 6, 2. I think there is a mistake. 6, 1. What is the next one? 6, 1 and 5, 1, right? 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2. So now we have all the possible events corresponding to the random variables x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the first question? First question is about
Probability distribution table.
probability distribution of x. Okay, so what is the probability distribution of x? For the probability distribution of x, we have to create the table, right? So how many values? 6 values means 6 columns we require, and for headings 1 column, totally 7 columns we require. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay. Okay. So what is the heading? X value, and here it has to be f of x value. Okay. So possible values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what is the probability that x is taking the value 1?
11 by 36.
11 by 36.
Probability that x equal to 1 is how many favorable cases are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 by total possibilities are 36. And we know probability of x equal to 1 is nothing but f of 1. So here what should I write? 11 by 36. Am I right? It should be 11 by 36. We'll fill the table later. Okay. Similarly, what will be of x equal to 2? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has to be 9 by 36, which is f of 2. So in a similar way, you write down all the remaining probabilities. Probability that x equal to 3 gives, count the number of favorable cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 by 36. 7 by 36 equal to f of 3. Okay. Similarly, probability that x equal to 4.
5 by 36.
5 by 36. Probability that x equal to 5.
3 by 36.
3 by 36. Last one, probability that x equal to 6.
1 by 36.
1 by 36, which is f of 6. Now once you have the probabilities, okay, so what we have to do? Simply copy those values here in the table. Okay, so 11 by 36. Next 9 by 36. Next 7 by 36. Next, can you tell me? 5 by 36.
3 by
3 by
36.
36 and 1
3
by
by
1 by
36
36.
and 1 by 36. How do you check whether this is actually the probability distribution or not?
Sum or
Sum
equal
of
to
the probabilities must be
Sum of
One.
the probabilities
1.
is equals to 1.
And is the sum 1, 11, 20, 27, 32,
Yes.
35, 36.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the probability distribution. Okay. So what is this probability distribution called? This is a discrete probability distribution, and this f of x is called probability mass function. Probability mass function, right? So probability. So this is question A. Probability distribution of x of random variable x. Okay. See here in the table I have written small x. It is not capital X. Okay. And this is capital X. Random variables are to be denoted with capital letters, and their values are to be denoted with the lower cases. Shall I proceed? What is the
Yes.
next question? What is the next question?
Construct a table showing distribution function of x.
Construct a table
function.
showing the distribution function, right? So how do we create the distribution function?
Cumulative distribution.
Distribution function is nothing but the cumulative distribution function, right? Distribution or cumulative distribution, both are one and the same. So x, what is the notation of cumulative distribution? Capital F of x.
Capital F of x.
Capital F of x.
Okay. So what are these values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So f of 1 will be 11 by 36 only. Sum of the probabilities up to x equal to 1. And what is f of 2? Sum of the probabilities up to 2. Up to 2 means what? F of 1 and f of 2. 11 plus 9, 20 by 36.
20 by 36.
Alright. And what is f of 3?
7 by 36.
27 by 30.
Next,
32 by 36.
32 by
32
36.
by
36. 35 by
35 by
36.
36 by 36.
36 by 36. Which is 1. Is that okay? So this is the cumulative distribution table. If somebody asks you what is cumulative distribution function, this is a table. This is not the function, right? If somebody asks you to define what is cumulative distribution function corresponding to the probability mass function. So how do you define? You define like this: f of x is equals to
Sigma
0 when x less than 1. Okay, you may write 11 by 36 when 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. Is it okay? Next 20 by 36 when 2 less than or equal to x less than 3, like this. Okay. Next, what is it? 27. 27 by 36 when 3 less than or equal to x less than 4. Next, 32. What is the next value? 32 by 36 when 4 less than or equal to x less than 5. Okay. Next, 35 by 36. 35 is 5 less than or equal to x less than 6. And 1 when x greater than or equal to 6. You can write x greater than or equal to 6. That means up to sum of the probabilities up to 6. Okay. So this will give the values from minus infinity to infinity, but it is showing only in these intervals, non-zeros only in these intervals. Okay. Okay. I think you can graph this, right? You can graph this thing. How do you graph this? We'll take this one. Okay. So let us say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is my cursor? 4, 5, 6. Okay. So up to 1, it is 0. So let me complete this. What are these values? 11 by 36. 11 by 36. Next one is how much? 20 by 36. 27 by 36. 32 by 36. 35 by 36. You may call it as 1. Okay. So up to 1 it is 0. Up to 1 it is 0. Okay. So from 1 to 2 it is 11 by 36. 2 to 3, 20 by 36. 3 to 4, 27. 4 to 5, 32. 5 to 6, 35. 6 onwards, 1. If somebody asks what is f of 7? What is f of 7? Sum of the probabilities up to 7. Sum of the probabilities up to 6 is already 1. Okay. So beyond 1 it is not there. Anything it is not. Okay. So it will be graph of cumulative distribution. It is the graph of cumulative distribution. Okay. So I'll write with pen. Graph of f of x. What is this f of x? This is called distribution function. And I asked in the quiz, is distribution function and probability distribution are same? Let me see the answers. Can I see the answers? Are you able to see this window? Chart window?
Yes, sir.
So when I asked this question, is probability distribution and distribution function are same? 65%. 26 students said yes. Are you revising the notes? Are you listening to me? Only 14 students, I think out of 40, okay, out of 40, 14 said correctly, 25 students said incorrectly. I said a distribution, the other name for cumulative distribution is distribution function. Probability distribution and distribution function are not same. Distribution function means cumulative distribution. Probability distribution means only f of x, small f of x. And what is this? What is the first question response? I think everyone, whoever is answered the question, they did it correctly. First question. What is the first question? What do we call the probability function of a continuous random variable? The probability function of a continuous random variable is called probability density function. Everyone did it correctly. So please, okay, clarify this. Okay, I'm glad to clarify this. Small f of x is for the probability distribution. Capital F of x is for the distribution function. Okay. Now somebody may ask you to draw the graph of distribution, probability distribution also. If somebody asks you to draw the graph of probability distribution, how do you draw? Sorry. Okay, so something like this. What are the possible values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how do you draw the graph? You see the minimum value and maximum value. What is the minimum value here in the probability distribution? It is
1 by 36.
1 by 36. So you make this graph into 36 parts. Okay, you make this graph into 36 parts. Okay, y-axis. So this, let us say this is 1 by 36. Next 2 by 36, 3 by 36, 4 by 36, like that. Okay, so you write like that. Then write the remaining values. 1 by 36. What is the next minimum value in the probability distribution? 1 by 36 is over. Next 3 by 30. I think we have to go in this way, right? So 1 by 36. Next one is
3 by 36.
3 by 36. Next
5
5
by
by
36.
36. Next
7 by 36.
7 by 36.
9 by 36.
9 by 36.
11 by 36.
11 by 36. Okay, so 11 by 36. Okay, so how do you draw the graph of this function? Okay, so for 1 you draw a line. Okay, at 1 you draw a line. Okay, next at 2, 3 by 36. Next at 3, 5 by 36. At 4, 7 by 36. At 5, 10 by 36. 6, 11 by 36. Okay, so this is how we draw the graph. This is the graph of f of x. This is the graph of probability distribution, and this is the graph of cumulative distribution.
Sir,
Tell me.
at x equal to 1,
Sir,
f of x
reverse
is 11 by 36, sir.
reverse log giyali.
X equal to 1, I think, so we did a mistake, right? So x equal to 1, it has to be 11 by 36.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think these are all wrong. So we have to see the probability table and accordingly we have to draw, no? So please tell me one by one to me. At x equal to 1, what is the value, probability value? 11 by 30. So 11 by 36. Is it? Next x equal to
9 by 36.
9
by
by
36.
I
Just
think we-
reversing the graph.
reversing the graph. Okay. So you just draw in your notes. Next at x equal to 3, 7 by 36. At x equal to 4, 5 by 36. At x equal to 5, 3 by 36. And it has to be parallel to y-axis. Okay, I did not press shift. Okay, so this is the graph of f of x. This is the graph of f of x. Okay, so shall I proceed further? So we have completed two parts.
Yes,
We
sir.
have completed two parts. Construction of probability distribution, construction of distribution function. We have completed two parts. Okay, so let us see the third part. What was the third part? Determine the probability that x is in between 2 to 5 strictly. Okay, so in the C part, probability that x is in between 2 to 5. That means what? How many values it can take? X equal to 3 plus probability of x equal to 4. Now look at your distribution table and tell me, or you have the graph. At x equal to 3, what is this value? 7 by 36.
7 by
At
36.
x equal to 4, it is 5 by 36. So this is 12 by 36 or 1 by 3. Okay. Similarly, can you tell me the remaining? What are the next values? Probably that 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5.
5.
That means what? Probably that now 2 is inclusive. X equal to 2 plus probably that x equal to 3 plus probably that x equal to 4 plus probably that x equal to 5. So just look at the distribution table and tell me.
2 by 3.
Final simplification. Copy these values. So 9 by 36.
Plus 7 by 36.
9 by 36 plus 7 by 36 plus
5 by 36 plus
5 by 36 plus 3 by
36.
16, 21, 24 by 36.
24 by 36. 2.
Similarly, probably that 2 less than x less than or equal to 5. Please do it. Probably that 2 less than or equal to x less than 5. 2 less than means what? Probably that x equal to 3 plus
15 by
probably that
36.
x equal to 4 plus probably that x equal to 5. So copy the probability values and substitute. 15 by
15 by 36.
36. This one probably that x equal to 2 plus probably that x equal to 3 plus probably that x equal to 4. What is this value?
5 by
21
12.
by 36.
Huh?
21 by 36.
21 by
21 by 36.
Now do you realize that inclusion of exclusion of the end values makes a difference for a discrete probability distribution? Okay,
Yes,
for a
sir.
discrete probability distribution, it matters whether you are including the end values of the interval or not. See, this here 12 by 36 you got, here 24 by 36, 15 by 36, 21 by 36. I said it does not matter only in case of a continuous probability distribution. For a continuous probability distribution, it doesn't matter whether you include 2 and 5 or not, but it matters when it comes to a discrete probability distribution. Okay, that's why I have given this problem. Anything else is asked? X less than or equal to 5. X less than or equal to what? 4.5. So what do you mean by probability that x less than or equal to 4.5? Probability that x less than or equal to 4.5 means what?
X equals to 1.
Capital F of 4. Do you agree? Capital F of 4?
Yes, sir.
Capital F of 4.5. Cumulative probability, no? So what is a capital F of 4.5? See here, 4.5 is here. What is this value corresponding? Look at the graph and tell me. It is 32 by 36. Am I right? Or you just add f of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 1 plus f of 2 plus up to f of 4, because after 4 it is going to be 5 only. Is it clear? What is the next question? Probability that x greater than 3. Probability that x greater than 3. There are two ways of doing this problem. This is most important. Please understand. Probability that x greater than 3 means what? Probability that x equal to 4
4
and
x
probability that
equal
x
to
equal
5.
to 5. That's it. One more thing is there. Probability that
X equal to 6.
probability that x equal to 6. What is this sum? Substitute.
1 by 4.
Don't say 1 by 4.
9 by 36.
9 by 36. You tell me like this. Okay. Simplification you can do later. But alternatively, how can I do this problem?
1 minus capital F of
Probability
x
that x greater than 3 can be written as 1 minus probability that x less than or equal to 3. Opposite to greater than is less than or equal to. And this is nothing but 1 minus x less than or equal to 3 means f of 3 cumulative distribution. Whenever less than or equal is the cumulative distribution. So what is f of 3? Look at your graph or distribution table. F of 3 is going to be 27 by 36.
27 by 36.
So 27 by 36. So which you are getting as 9 by 36. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now what is the last problem? This is quite easy. Probability that x equal to 2. Probability that x equal to 2 is nothing but just look at your distribution
9
table.
by 36.
9 by 36, which is nothing but f of 2. Is that okay? Now what is the next problem?
Calculate
Mean
mean variance
variance and
standard deviation.
Calculate mean variance and standard deviation of x. Okay. So how do you calculate mean? Mean equal to mu equal to expectation of x equal to sigma x into f of x for all possible values of x. What are the possible values of x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at your distribution table. Okay. So in this distribution table, what you have to do? X into f of x. 1 into 11 by 36 plus 2 into 9 by 36 plus 3 into 7 by 36 plus 4 into 5 by 36 plus 5 into 6, 3 by 36 plus 6 into 1 by 36. That's it. I have to substitute those values and simplify. So can you tell me those values? 1 into 11 by 36, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 1 into 11 by 36. 1 into 11 by 36 plus
2 into 9 by 36.
2 into 9 by 36 plus
3 into 5. 7 by 36.
7 by 36 plus 4 into
5 by 36.
5 by 36 plus 5 into
3 by 36.
3 by 36 plus 6
6
into
into 1 by 36.
1 by 36.
91 by
91 by
91 by 36.
So it is going to be 91 by 36. Now you convert this into decimals. Use your calculator and tell me the decimal value.
5277.
2.5.
2.5277.
5277.
2.5278.
78. Okay. Or you may round to 2 decimals. Doesn't matter. Okay. So that is mean. So what do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? Throw a pair of dice. What is the expected value of the minimum of the two numbers? The expected value of the minimum of the two numbers is 2.53 when I round to 2 decimals. Or on an average, the minimum value of the two numbers is going to be 2.53. So what is the next question asked? Variance.
variance.
So what is the variance form definition?
E of x square minus e of x whole square.
First tell me the definition. What is variance definition? Expectation of
X minus mu
whole square. Okay, so this is summation x minus mu whole square into
f of x.
f of x. This is the definition, but we have a formula. This is denoted with sigma square. Alternatively, slipping again. So alternately, the formula sigma square equal to e of x square minus e of x whole square. Okay, so what is e of x? E of x is nothing but mu. So this is e of x square minus mu square. Mu already we have. Let us round off to 2.2 decimals. Let us say 2.53. So mu already we have. So I can square it here. Only thing I have to find out e of x square. What is e of x square formula? Summation x square into f of x.
True.
Okay. So what is x square? 1 square into f of 1 plus 2 square into f of 2 plus 3 square into f of 3 plus 4 square into f of 4 plus 5 square into f of 5 plus 6 square into f of 6. Okay, so substitute the probability values and simplify. Tell me. So this is 1 into 11 by 36. 11 by 36 plus 4 into f of 2 is something you said 9 by 36 plus 9 into, is it 7 by 36? 7 by 36 plus 16 into
5 by 36.
plus 25 into
3 by 36.
3 by 36 plus 36 into
1 by 36.
1 by 36. Simplify this and tell me. Use your calculator or 20. Okay. 9 4 are 36. 11 plus 36 plus 63 plus 80 plus 75 plus 36. How much?
301 by 36.
By 30.
301 by 36. So simply substitute that value here. So this is 301 by 36 minus 91 by 36 whole square. Okay, so whatever the value you get, that is going to be variance. Compute this and tell me the value. Use your calculator.
1.97145.
Round off to two decimals, 1.97.
97.
Okay. So what is the last one asked? We have computed mean and variance.
Standard deviation.
Last one is standard deviation. Okay. So what is standard deviation? SD, which is sigma, which is square root of variance of x. So which is square root of 1.97,
Yes, sir.
which is equal to compute
1.403.
40 approximately. Is that clear? So for a discrete probability distribution, okay, these are the type of questions one can ask. They may ask you to construct a probability distribution function, or you may be asked to find out distribution function, or you may be asked to find out the probabilities. So when can you find out these probabilities? Once you have the distribution table, then whatever the problem is asked, you just look at the distribution table and compute these probabilities. Okay. Again, to find out mean, variance, and standard deviation, if you have this distribution table, and doing this problem will be quite easier. Is this clear? So this is about discrete probability distribution. This is about discrete probability distribution. Okay. Now look at the third one. All of you copy this problem. This is problem number 2. Let me call it as problem number 2. Okay, add this. Write down the third problem. Now it is about a continuous probability distribution. A continuous random variable x has the probability density function given by a continuous random variable x has the probability density function given by f of x equal to k into 1 minus x square for 0 less than x less than 1. 0 elsewhere. Did you copy? Now write down the questions. Determine k and some probabilities, distribution function, and mean, variance, standard deviation of the random variable. And so it is just similar to that of previous problem. Only thing, you just have to replace sigma with the integration. You have to replace sigma with the integration. Did you copy the problem? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shall we go to the solution part? Are you copying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyway, I am going to copy this function in the solution part. Okay. So in the third problem, f of x is defined like this: k into 1 minus x square, and 0 less than x less than 1. Okay, 0 otherwise elsewhere. And it is given that f of x is a PDF. Please remember that this is a probability density function. What is the property of probability density function? We know what is the property of probability density function. The total integration of the density function must be 1. Integral minus infinity to infinity f of x dx has to be equal to 1. That's it. Instead of sigma, you just use integration. And how do you split this minus infinity to infinity? Look at the intervals. You split it as minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to 1 plus 1 to infinity. This must be 1. In minus infinity to infinity, what is the value of the function? Outside the interval, every value is going to be 0. Can you see this? So this is 0 dx, and 1 to infinity also 0 dx. But in 0 to 1, how the function is defined? K into 1 minus x square dx. And k is constant. K is constant.
X minus x cube by 3.
Okay. So first integration is 0. Okay. I think it is sufficient to select this. Where is my cursor? So first integration, third integration is 0. K is constant. Integration of 1 is x. Minus integration of x square is x cube by 3. Okay. So substitute the limits and find out. So this is k into 1 minus 1 by 3 equal to 1. So k into 2 by 3 equal to 1. So what is k value?
3 by 2. 3 by 2.
3 by 2. K value is 3 by 2. So we finished with the first question. Okay. So what is the second part? What are the questions asked in remaining? Can you tell me?
Probability of
0.1 less than x less than
Okay.
0. Okay. So probability that 0.1 less than x less than 0.2. Remember, this is a random variable. You have to use capital letter. In some of the books, it is written small x, which is not correct. So you know the formula, right? What is the formula that probability that a less than x less than b? What is the formula for it?
integration of
A
a
to
to b
Integration
f
of a
of
to
x
b
dx.
f of x dx.
So this is simply 0.1 to 0.2 f of x dx. Okay. So what is this 0.1, 0.2 in this interval? Our function is non-zero only from 0 to 1.
Yes.
The question is asked about, and
Yes, sir.
you have to see that one also.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it may be
The light.
beyond. Okay. If it is beyond, you have to split the interval of integration. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you just substitute the function in this interval. The function is k into 1 minus x square. What is k value now? 3 by 2.
Yes.
1 minus x square dx. Okay. Just integrate and tell me the answer. Remaining questions I am leaving it as an exercise on probability. Just complete this and tell me this answer now. Three by 2 into x minus x cube by 3 with the limits from 0.1 to 0.2. Use your calculator. Anybody completed?
0.0973.
0.0973.
76.
76. What is fifth decimal? If you just round up, if it is more than 5, you add one more digit. 0.0976.
6, sir.
6. Always
Yes.
remember, we did the entities, so numerical round off errors will be there. Okay. So what I'm telling, so once you understood this, I'm asking you to complete the remaining 3 problems. This one, third one, fourth one, and fifth one. Can you tell me the formula for it? What is the formula for this one? X greater than 0.5 means what? 0.5 to infinity.
Sir,
right?
the answer is 0.1465.
14.
14,
1465.
14. Yes, sir.
okay. 1465. Okay. So in the third problem, what is the formula for the integration? This one only, no? X greater than means lower limit has to be 0.5, upper limit is infinity. What is the formula for this fourth problem? Upper limit is 0.3. There is no lower limit.
is
Minus infinity.
minus infinity.
So how do you split minus infinity to 0.3? Minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to
plus 0 to 0.3.
0.3. And in the third problem, infinity 0.5 to 1 plus 1 to infinity. Am I right? Now what do you mean by this? This is 0.5. Modulus of x minus 0.5 less than 0.1 means what? What is the lower bound? 0.4. Upper bound is 0.6. He is asking about probably that the random value is in between 0.4 to 0.6. Make a note of it. Okay. So I'm asking you to do these 3 problems. Okay. And what is the formula for the 7th problem? This is also complete integration. Seventh one is, you're asked to find out mean. What is mean formula? Integration
of minus infinity to
X square.
x into f of x.
x.
But this minus infinity becomes a 0 to 1 because outside the
0
interval
to
is 0. X into, in 0 to 1, what is the function? 3 by 2 into 1 minus x square dx. So this is 3 by 2 into what is this? 0 integral 0 to 1, x into 1 is x
square
plus
by
x
2 minus
dx. Okay, so please substitute the values and tell me x square by 2 minus
by
x
2
power 4
x
by.
power 4 by 4.
Substitute the limits and tell me the simplified value. Right. 0 to 1.
3 by
What is this
3
value?
by 8.
3
3
by
by 8.
8. Okay. So for okay, you can convert it to decimal. So variance, what is the formula? Expectation of x minus mu whole square, but I can write it as e of x square minus mu square. Mu already we have. I just have to find out e of x square. What is e of x square formula? E of x square formula would be integral minus infinity to infinity
X square into
square into f of x dx.
x.
But this is going to be outside the interval 0 to 0 1 is 0, so it is going to be 0 to 1 x square 3 by 2 f of x dx. Again it is a simple integration. What is f of x here? 3 by 2 into 1 minus x square. So this is 3 by 2 integral 0 to 1 x square minus x power 4 dx. So this is 3 by 2 x cube by 3 minus x power 5 by 5 with the limits from 0 to 1. So this is 3 by 2 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5. Please tell me the answer, fraction.
1 by 5.
1 by 5, sir.
1 by 5.
1 by 5, sir.
Okay. So that's it. So once you have these values, now what I'm going to do? So therefore variance is equal to E of x square minus mu square. E of x square is 1 by 5 minus mu square is 3 by 8. That is 3 by 8 whole square. Whole square. Simplify this.
Nineteen by 320.
19 by 320. Yeah? 19.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
19 by 320. Or you may convert into decimals. And just find standard deviation is square root of the variance.
0.2436.
This one 19 by 320, na?
No such standard deviation.
0.2436.
36.
Okay. So that's it. Okay. So we discussed about probability distributions and cumulative probability distributions of cumulative distribution functions of discrete random variable as well as the continuous random variable. Okay. Now if you look at any problem, questions will be same, only they will change the situation. Okay. Some situation will be given, corresponding to that you have to create the probability distribution table. Once you have the probability distribution table, whatever the question is asked, you can write down easily. Is that okay? And in case of continuous random variable, definitely they will give the density function. If not, possibly some unknown they may put. That unknown we can always find out by imposing the condition that total integration is must be 1. Then once you get the value of the unknown, then whatever the question is asked, you can find out easily. So all problems will be like this only. Okay. In case of discrete random variable, like this. In case of continuous random variable, questions will be like this. Okay. And I'll be giving this as a homework. I will WhatsApp you. I will send this question. Okay. Later you can do it. So tell me the answer if you can find out. Otherwise, I will show you the solution in the next class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me take the attendance. Anyone? I think how many? 43 responses. So I think only 50 have attended in today's session out of 61. Okay. So I'm stopping the recording. I'm ending the meeting. So we'll